Hello, you guys. We're back on for the full moon, which I know the full moon started yesterday, but we're still in the energy of it. So I should have done it yesterday, but like I said, you guys, my energy was low yesterday, and now it feels like it's super peaked. Hi, Dana. So this is just full moon energy. It is full moon in Aries. Aries are, in tarot, the Aries is the emperor. They're the boss. They go and get things done. And I don't know, you might feel fired up during this time for this full moon. But with the full moon, it is, you are able to see things in the full moon. A lot of people talk about, and which I was feeling that way too yesterday. Oh, wow, that just flipped over in the deck. This is the moon deck. It's a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Wow. You've been like that? Yeah. Well, and it's also the factor too that the full moons are they are about releasing. So you might be being shown things that need to be released. Okay, so first card that we had come out is the fiery climax approaches. So you might be fired up about something and seeing something with this full moon. Okay, what else do we have with that? Tell us what we need to know. Tell us what we need to know. Work through your fears. That's a new moon in Scorpio. I don't know when that one is. And don't let your past hold you back. That's the South Node. And communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Interesting. So it could be the past. The fear of the past might be holding you back from communication, and it feels like just needing to communicate. This full moon is bringing in some clarity of something that's going on that you need to see. It's the Garden. Maybe like setting a date to something. It's overcoming difficulties. You might have been like a person who I don't want to say didn't like society. It's not that. You might just be a person who's really closed off to like public things or being around a lot of people. And that could be something where you are struggling with that. And it's kind of trying to get you to overcome it. And like it's taking some bravery. Oh, that's awesome. And it's to establish something, whether this is career or in your personal life, like as relationships or something like that. It is you're trying to do things on a not in the ego and the pride stance. So that could be kind of what's going on right now with this full moon. It really feels like, what's with the past stuff here? The key, the broom, and your attitude is everything. You might need to take some time to yourself to figure out a solution. If you're trying to get through something, you might have all this imposing energy. And this might be something that needs to be, it's unavoidable. It needs to be like removed. Hey, Jean. And it's unavoidable. It's like remove it. This could be cleaning out some things, cleaning out your energy, even needing to clean out the energy. And so you're doing that. That's what my point was too when I was talking about the full moons, because I think in the full moon energy, that's when you do the releasing. So the new moon can bring the things in to you and not to let your past hold you back, because communication is key. Like maybe you need to have a conversation with somebody in the past and you just don't want to, but it's a conversation that's needed. What is this? What am I talking about? So this time frame, something's coming about, see, to heal the situation. A little birdie told me. And then you've got the Hermit and the Devil. You've done a lot of shadow work. I think I think this is talking about releasing the shadow work. And now that you've done that and you've done a lot of the shadow work, you're moving on to the next. I keep hearing next phase, next phase, next phase. There's a new phase coming in for you. It might happen or go down on the new moon or during this period or whatever. It's a new phase that's coming in for you. Knight of Wands. It's coming in hot, coming in fast. It's a cardinal. What's a cardinal? What's a cardinal? It's a bird. I know it's a bird. We had a lot of cardinals out on the balcony for a few weeks. We don't get them that much anymore, but we did. And work. Somebody might see a cardinal while they're working, but it's the shadow. See what I mean? It is you're chiseling yourself out of all this shadowy stuff. You've learned all of this, and now it's a new version of yourself that's coming out. Four of Wands. Wow. See, you might need to take some rest. Take some rest. All of these cardinals are around. You could have a group of people around you and they're all the same, but you're unique because you did a lot of shadow work. So you no longer fit in with certain people. And don't let your past hold you back by making it to where it's kind of like, well, I'm going through all of this stuff, and you kind of feel like at a loss, like you don't know where you belong because you've been doing something and you had to kind of do it on your own. But Spirit's been carrying you. And then even looking in here, she's by herself. She's covered in a hood. I'm in a hoodie. You've gone through a lot. You have. And it feels like you did a lot of shadow work. So now that you've done a lot of the shadow work, now you're ready to come into the new. But don't let your past hold you back because you don't know, because you're thinking about the past situations where it's like, I just don't, I don't know. The Wheel of Fortune. Forces of the universe. There's something big that this full moon is bringing. It's in what it's doing, which is so true. Because that even happened earlier too. When I was checking out at the store and I was on the phone and I even told her, I was like, you know what's really odd? Registers 1, 2, and 3, and I was in 2. I kept stepping back and looking at all 3 of them, and I'm like, they're not moving forward. It was like a standstill. That happened for like 10 minutes. And I'm like, why would all 3 of them do that right at this moment? It didn't make sense to me. And me and her, we were talking about stuff that was going on, like on the, in the ethers. And what she was saying to me was, well, Spirit's doing that because they're pausing you, making you stay put for a moment, but you don't know why. So just don't, just kind of go with it. And I was like, well, yeah, blah, 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 blah. When I went outside, hey, Christine, when I went outside, because I was super cold this morning, I was wearing a hoodie, and then I was only in there for about an hour and a half. I was just walking around this lollygagging. And when I came outside though, afterwards, it was so hot to where I felt like I was going to sweat. And it just shifted where it felt like it shifted like 40 degrees. And that's what I'm saying is kind of going on and happening, where there's like big things going on, that things are all connected. You're starting to learn and figure out what's all connected here. And you might feel like you're going through a windfall fall, something. But you might feel like you're the only one going through this, but you're not. But then you are the one who's sitting here and you're trying to talk about this with other people. But you look like the odd one. You're odd, or you just, I don't know. It's just something. It's the grasshopper. It feels like don't worry. Hi, Mad Max. It feels like don't worry. It's gonna be okay, but there's something that this new or this full moon is doing for you to shift. You're shifting. The energy is shifting for you. It's a change in direction. It's inner and outer worlds. This is, I don't know. It's like you're being put in the center of everything. And that's what I mean. It feels like you're in the middle of a cyclone of some sort. And all this energy is swirling around you. All these things are being illuminated. And something it's all being like illuminations happening left and right, left and right, left and right. So, and then look at that. You have the full moon. That's what we're talking about is the full moon. And now you have the new moon again. So you can have new things come in. You have to let go of the old things because there is no room for the old. But don't let the past keep you from making choices, connections with people, whether this is, whatever the connections are. But it's like you've shed it. You've done a lot of work on yourself. This is like shedding old ways of thinking and all the shadow. It's all the shadow. And something's coming and we can feel it. Hi, Freedom. Welcome in. You can feel it. Meditation for clarity. See, and look, that's all fire. That's fire there. And with it being a full moon in Aries, that's fire. Cleansing the body and your spirit is at the bottom. You might want to just take a bath and relax and just I don't know. But you've gone through, it feels like you might be going through like 3 big major things. And the house, this could be going on where and you're riddled with anxiety over it because all you want is balance. You just want to be centered and balanced and persistent and all of this. And then it's like, that's what I was saying too. It might be things where you get one task done and then all of a sudden something comes in and you get hit with like 3 more tasks. Like, seriously, I was almost done. And now I have to do this, that, the other. Hopscotch. Is it hopscotch? Is that where we had to jump? I think that was hopscotch. No. The little boxes. I think it was hopscotch. Or is hopscotch the jump ropey thing? No, that's double dutch. Okay. So this is hopscotch. Just go with me. Anywho, the thing is that there's something coming in and it's meant to happen to inspiration and courage. That's all fire too. Look at the shadow. Wow, there's the shadow. You might be seeing shadows or it's the shadow. You guys, seriously, I don't want to do any more shadow work at this moment in time. Can we just have a break on the shadow work for just a little? You got to fix the shadow work or you have to heal the shadow work so you can do that. Hey, Scorpio. I want to hiss at the shadow work. You guys, shadow work is not fun. It's not. Man, exactly. That's exactly what it is. I'm over it too. I want to sing lovely songs, eating some mint bonbons, and just feel glee for just a little bit. Exactly. I think we all can agree we need a bit of a break. The shadow work is just, it's a bit much. I mean, seriously, but it works in phases. So I think this full moon, we're releasing some stuff because it's saying to work through your fears. So if you're fearing something, especially something from your past, We're supposed to be working through this, and the communication is key on this. And then that's saying expect powerful change. That's my whole point of what I'm talking about. What is going to be this powerful change? That's what we need to know. What is going to be this powerful, that's so illuminating, it's supposed to be so powerful. Please do not, I heard, knock me off of my feet now, baby. Oh, man. I don't want to get knocked out. I don't want to get knocked off my feet. I want, what is this mess? Okay, this is not the deck I want to use. Give me a better deck. Okay. Really, this one? Okay. Okay. I don't know if I want to, you guys, I'm nervous now. Hold on. I'm sorry. It feels big. Okay, fine. Dang it. I didn't want to use this one. Yes, take me in good hands. Exactly. We want it to be good. Good stuff. What is it? It's the world. This deck is upside down. Okay, so you might, what was I? Oh, what the big powerful changes? You might get some knowledge, some clarity. The world. They're flying at me. The call. The message. And the 5 of Cups. You might look at something that's going on and it might inspire you to, right? Because I'm hearing that, make a change for once in my life. You might see something going on in the world and you like have remorse, but this is also about the past too. The 5 of Water is basically not letting the past hold you back, like past regret or anything like that. But you get like the world, this could be like a call on the internet, but this could also be with somebody in a different place in the world, or somebody you've already close a cycle with calls you, and then it's a message of earth and a message of water. You get a message. How is that the change, Spirit? You get a call or a message from somebody, like always. And what did they want? What is this change? To move something forward. It's the 3 of Wands. It's what you've been wanting. The High Priestess. The Empress. The Fool. The... You guys, that's 5 major arcanas. What? That is powerful change. Whatever this change is, it moves you into like everything. And I don't know what everything is. It'll be different for everybody, but it is, wow. And then the 8 of Wands. It like pushes you forward and gives you a whole bunch of strength. And it's the High Priestess with the Empress. Good morning, Shannon. Ooh, that is awesome. That is awesome. Sorry, my fuel is strong. Oh no, we're good here. It is, I mean, it's the High Priestess with the Empress energy. That is like huge energy. But then you've got the Fool, which is it's a new beginning. It's a leap of faith with justice. Which justice is something where, and then the Hanged Man, which is like a delay, but it's something that's justified or something that's balanced out. It could be a relationship. It could be anything, something legal, anything like that. But you can feel it. And you're just, what is this powerful change? Wow. It's enjoyment. Your resilience is, wow, I heard sparkling. You're resilient. And it's like a rapid response. Thanks for that. Yeah, it wow, you might get up. What is that? The shuffling out money. Your income might just like flourish. And then for others of you, it's a man and a woman. It's a man and the woman. What is that? Bow chicka wow wow. Oh my God, there was a song. I think Lil Wayne was on that song. Wow. Anyway, it's a Wheel of Fortune moment for the man and the woman. And lots of emotion. Things are a flood. Things are coming together. Things are working out. This could be where the massive, powerful, expect the powerful change is money's starting to be good. Your career's going good. And now you have a connection that's going really, really good. And you're harnessing the Empress energy. Okay. You're harnessing it. Feels like harnessing the coffin. Anything that you may feel discouraged from, you're moving beyond that. These emotions, you're releasing it because you know that see, unexpected release. It's because you know it's holding you back. You know that it's keeping you from being able to manifest. See. Wow. And that's exactly what I just said, Jupiter. Making stable changes, growth, all of that. You're moving beyond all of the stuff. You're releasing the past. You're releasing all of that because you're trying really hard to move forward. And you're understanding, like you've learned these lessons because you were able to figure out what was holding you back. It could have been where it was a man that was holding you back, or a job that you weren't getting anywhere in was holding you back. And now for somehow you are anything that is making you feel forgotten about or discouraged, you are releasing during this full moon. And that's bringing it right back to again about what the full moon is. The full moon is about releasing. Do we manifest on the full moon, guys? I need to do a whatchamacallit for that. Wow, I just took that right out of my head. A vote. Because some people say we should manifest during the full moon so it comes in during the new moon, and we don't manifest during the new moon. Right. And then other people say that it's the complete opposite. And with me, I don't know. I do it all month long. I really do. So I've never really paid too much attention to that. But I've been curious about it. You change timelines on. Wow, that is awesome. Yeah, I'm weird. Well, I mean, I'm not weird, but I am. Like my cycle, my the woman nature of us, my cycles used to be on the full moon. And maybe 3 or 4 months ago it switched to where now it switches. And I'm like, what is that? Why would that just happen? And it did. Where it started being on the new moon, not the full moon. It gets kind of annoying when it switches on you. But it does. And I don't know why that happens. I think that's the other key thing too, is because that happens with us as well. Oh yeah, yeah. See, I knew that you release with the full moon. Yeah. Yeah, that I did know. But I mean, and maybe that's exactly what it is. Spirit is calling for us on this full moon is even what if it is, the factor of, with it being in Aries and that's a fiery one where, it's the bull. What if it's needing to release the bull? It's not a bull. It's the ram. What the hell am I saying? I don't know what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is it's that emperor energy. And what if we're supposed to be releasing that, but we're fired up and we're supposed to be releasing it. And so some people might think that we're just, whatever. don't know. It feels like there's a lot of energy around. There's a lot of hot energy around. And some people might be kind of, see? Yep, you're moving past all of this. The 7 of water is the confusion, the fantasy land, the whatever, the options. And you're learning. And it might be that you're learning that you are sabotaging yourself with this 5 of air. So you move beyond it. You're making a decision to move forward, move on. See? Wow. That's my point. You're making a clear decision to move forward. You've got the 2 of swords, which is making that choice, making that decision. Ace of wands. And you're doing it. You're seeing things for what they actually are, not for what you want them to be. Seriously? King of water. Something comes in like Poseidon. The stag. It's the stag. It's the king of water. 9 of water. 8 of water. You already walked away from this. So no, I don't know. 4 of cups. You might just be walking away altogether and releasing and letting go of things that have hurt you, that have disappointed you, that have done all of that. And I don't even remember seeing this card come out, which was the 3 of swords. And so I'm picking up all the cards. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know what's going on. You gain a lot of strength in these towers. It might be that you're learning just how powerful you are because you've had to release a lot of towers and you didn't know that you could actually do it. And then you come to this realization like, wow. Okay, last little thing I'm going to do, since we did just get these. It might be different for everyone, but I'm going to try and see what is the powerful change that we're going through with these cards. What can you tell me? Because if something's fiery climax, open yourself to others. This is how you will create new friendships and attract love relationships. See that right there. Work through fear. This right here to me is hitting point on these. Work through your fears and don't let your past hold you back. And communication is key. That's opening yourself up to others. They are the one. Okay. For some of you, take only what applies. They are the one. You have already met the romantic partner you seek. So that could be something in the past went wrong. And now you get a second chance. Pay attention to the signs. The synchronicities you have been noticing are not a coincidence, which we know that. And you've got deception at the bottom of that. See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Maybe that's us sabotaging. I just totally, completely sat back in my chair because I was saying, why does that keep happening? Maybe it's because of self-sabotage, because of the fear. 33 is, oh, wow. Oh, come on. I'm not taking those. Nope. Hold on. I got all worked up. Okay. Can I get just one more card, please, Spirit, on this? Communication is key. And what is this big, powerful change? What is that? Because these are all new moon. These 3 cards here talk about the new moon. So what is this big, powerful change that's going to come in? Thank you. Past lives. We're not reading that one. Soulmate. What? The soulmate. Yes, this person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. That's the same as this card. I need to read these cards. And distance. The separation you are experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. You guys, I'm going to read all these cards. I haven't even read them. They can't all be the same. That's crazy. So for some of you, you'll know who you are. Okay. But there is something about expecting the change. The big powerful changes coming in is it's the one. They are the one, and that soulmate, and pay attention to the signs because the signs are guiding you. And then if there is distance, which it doesn't have to be physical distance, it can just be energetic distance, whatever that is. It'll help everything to grow and for people to realize all of that. And then over here, it's past lives, which you have known this person before. It is a soulmate from a past lifetime. This hasn't happened yet. It's going to. That's what the big, powerful change is. So, and then keep the door open. I'm done. I don't know, you guys. Good luck. I mean, I really say good luck when it comes to the full moon because you release so you can get a new, all of that, and it's a fire new moon. So like, passion and all that can be on the rise. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. So that is the full moon one. I'm going to take just a little break. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, I'm going to take just a little break and then I'll come back on for questions. But that is basically the full moon. I don't even get what that was all even about. Just that there is a fiery big change that's coming in during this full moon. So yeah, I'm going to leave this one here and then I'll come back in just a little while. Okay, you guys. So thank you for stopping in. I appreciate all of you guys and I'll see you in just a little bit for the questions. All right. Bye guys.